Hey Gemini, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 25th. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. The heart of your reading, we have the Ten of Wands. So something that you've felt obligated to complete is finally coming to its natural conclusion. You haven't wanted to get out of this obligation because it's been an important opportunity for you. Emperor here at the bottom of the deck tells me that you may feel that this is elevating your status in some way, or perhaps building character, that you are fulfilling your obligations. Let's see what the challenge is. Justice in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You may be holding out for a more satisfying ending and unwilling to accept a conclusion that doesn't include a sense of fairness and that doesn't end up with you feeling like you have enough money to indulge in your desires, your passions, your hobbies. Whatever it is that you got involved with, you thought it's going to lead to a fair resolution, that you would have a sense of satisfaction and fairness and balance at the end of this course of action that you agreed to participate in. You also thought you would end up in the Nine of Pentacles energy, which is having more than enough money, resources to have a pleasant, carefree life. When this shows up in the reverse as the challenge, accepting this and coming to terms with it so that you can lay down the burden and move on with your life is the challenge. It's not fair. You're not going to have the resolution that you're seeking, and it's not going to lead to the financial independence that you were hoping that it would. And you're doing yourself a disservice the longer that you the more you prolong this. Your focus is the Moon in reverse. You feel like you walked down the path, sight unseen, you didn't know what was going to come next, and you really learned the ropes of this unknown territory. You became a pseudo expert. I feel it's like a mini expert here. So now when other people are hearing about the path that you're walking in life, their reaction is, wow, you're so brave, or how did you manage it? There's no way that you could navigate that unknown territory with such ease. You're like, trust me, I've been in it for so long. I know it like the back of my hand. I can close my eyes, I can blindfold myself, and I'll still know where to go to get what I need, to accomplish what I need to do. There's this sense of familiarity in unfamiliar territory. Show me the recent past. What led up to this for Gemini? You've been making offers to a certain someone and they haven't been receptive. Finally, you found an in. You figured out the way to approach them, or the sort of offer that they would be receptive to, and you were met with an open door, if that makes sense. You were offering and offering and offering, and they were not having it, not interested. You switched it up somehow, and the way that you offered it, or the thing that you offered them this time, they said, oh, actually, yeah, I would like that. let's do that. Or I will accept that. Let's see the higher self perspective. How does Gemini's higher self see what's happening? Healing. Healing in a way that makes you stronger and more resistant to pain. The Three of Swords in reverse as the silver lining on this season in your life means that whatever metaphorical bones you've broken, the point at which they've healed are now stronger than the original bone themselves. It's like breaking you down to make you stronger. A little militaristic. Let's see. Oh, I want to say they're like, you left out the good news. The good news is that you won't have to hurt in that way anymore. Show me the near future. King of Cups. All right. So specifically addressing your major stresses in life. What are you anxious about? What are you afraid is never going to happen? What do you feel guilty about and you're trying to avoid confronting? This person is going to show up in your life and give you a forum to work through all those things. A safe emotional space in context with another person where you can land safely in their arms, metaphorically speaking or literally, and you will be able to work through the things that you're most afraid of, the things that make you anxious, things you feel guilty for. You'll start to feel a lot more relief about those things and more positively about humanity in general because of the influence that this person has in your life. Let's see what's going to influence a situation that you don't see coming. The Eight of Cups is an opportunity to move in a completely new direction. Because you feel pulled or called to... It's not exactly a fresh start. It's more like you want new experiences and you feel like in order to get them, you need a new environment. You want to feel happier than you are. You don't think that you can reach a greater degree of happiness in the life that you're living now or the way that you're living it. So you're looking to make a big shift in a new direction that will allow you to feel happier. You're like, well, I've explored everything that this phase of life has to offer me. I guess I need to like move to a new country or move to a new city or try a totally new career. I need to explore things that I haven't engaged with in life yet. Maybe those are the things that are going to bring me a greater degree of happiness. You'll be presented with that sort of a feeling or an opportunity to allow that feeling to guide you forward. Let's see hopes and fears. We have the Fool. You want to launch yourself into a new direction, but you're worried that taking the risk is going to bite you in the ass. That you'll fall down flat and have a really bad result. That you'll be stuck dealing with the sense of loss and grief from any failure that you have when you put yourself out there or take a big risk. At the same time, like, you want to be that person. You want to be that carefree, having adventures because you're willing to dive into something new sort of person. The end result is quite the opposite, actually, because the King of Pentacles is grounded to the nth degree. This is someone who really puts down roots. They're comfortable where they are. They make their own environment a place that suits them. They may go on brief missions to scout new territory, but with the intention of bringing things back home. Like, let's say they don't like any of the lighting fixtures in their kingdom. They may go visit a neighboring kingdom to see what their artisans have made, or what spices are available in the country across the sea. But the intent is to bring, and not to bring colonizing energy into the reading. That was unintentional. But we have this bringing the unfamiliar into your own home or your own environment so that you can create the life that you want for yourself, to make your kingdom the way that you want it to be. If you have been concerned about financial stability or your ability to plan for the future, the King of Pentacles very clearly describes an energy of not being worried about finances whatsoever, but it's because of careful planning and execution of that plan that has created this sense of financial stability. Your advice is not to be too tempted or distracted. The Seven of Cups in reverse, if you have any sort of addictive tendencies that you're healing from, if you have that, then Spirit's encouraging you to leave that in the past. Don't allow yourself to get tempted. Don't put yourself in situations that you know are going to be difficult for you to avoid that addiction. If that doesn't fit your situation, then Spirit is saying, don't ponder too much and put out emotional feelers to see, oh, maybe I'll like this, and maybe I'll like that, or maybe I'll like a little bit of this. In order to find true happiness, you need to pair it with commitment to one thing. And if you're constantly thinking, well, I choose this cup, but maybe I like that cup better, or maybe I haven't tasted that cup, maybe I would like that better, let me go over and taste what's in that cup, you miss out on the Two of Cups that develops into the Three, it develops into the Four. The commitment to the one thing that you've chosen. And I think that's the better choice that's implied. Committing to something that you've chosen. So Gemini, I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful and you'd like a personal reading, follow this link in the description box below and consider becoming a channel member for access to members-only readings and live streams.